What's up, everybody? I'm Danny DeVries with Superchips, and today I'm going to walk you through the quick installation process of the brand new Jammer cold air intake on this 2013 Jeep Wrangler. Let's check it out. Before we get along in the install, the first thing we're going to do is remove the two 10mm bolts as well as loosen the hose clamp. Once we've got everything loosened up, we're going to remove the stock intake tube and air filter housing by pulling straight up and out of the vehicle. Once you've removed this, it's going to give us perfect access to disconnect the temp sensor wire harness. Once we get the temp sensor wire harness disconnected, now we can twist the temp sensor about 45 degrees counterclockwise and pull it straight up to remove from the stock tube. After the temp sensor has been removed, go ahead and remove the air filter intake and the air filter intake housing. The next step is to remove the 10mm bolt that secures the plastic tray onto the inner fender, but do not remove the plastic tray. So for this next step here, we're going to take our air filter adapter and the air filter housing, and we're actually going to connect these here with the provided 5 bolts and washers. After we've installed the filter adapter, now we're going to take the seal trim and install this on the outside of the housing. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and take the air filter and lightly install it onto the air filter adapter. All I'm going to do is take the hose clamp and tighten it down just enough to where the air filter is not going to fall off the air filter adapter. Now that we've got the housing installed, we're going to install the spacers and pegs located at the bottom of the housing. The next thing we're going to install is the air intake housing and the air intake. We're going to do that by screwing back in the number 10 bolt that we removed previously. The next step, we're going to move on to the temp sensor. Insert the provided grommet into the jammer intake tube. Then we're going to take our temp sensor and insert it into the grommet. After we've got that installed, it's time to plug in the temp sensor harness. Now we're going to install the intake tube, starting with the driver's side first and then moving on to the passenger side. One of the last steps is to replace the crankcase vent hose with the provided hose using lubricant and applying pressure. The last and final steps, you're going to want to take everything, tighten everything up, and just like that, the Jammer cold air intake is installed. The best part about the Jammer cold air intake is that this Jammer cold air intake is available in the power pack with the Flashpack F5 tuner from Superchips. To find out which Jammer cold air intake system is right for your vehicle, go to superchips.com.